this meeting has been specifically called so that we can have an assessment of some of the special operations we've been involved in the past 2 weeks. Starting from Edo State, where cultists virtually overran the state before our intervention. We are glad that they've been technically amputated. We have arrested them and they are in custody. We are waiting for the courts to be reopened so that we can arraign them. And we are sending the message loud and clear that we will not allow any miscreants to turn any state in the Federation into a Inauguration state. Wherever we find them, we will pursue them, we will arrest them, and we will prosecute them. So I want to thank the officers who went into Edo State and Ekiti State. Ekiti State is also heartwarming that we were able to, through community partnership, rescue the 10 victims. And as at this morning, we have arrested the kingpins, 2 of the kingpins who were responsible for the kidnapping syndicate that is there. Just as I said, we will continue to make sure that none of them disturb the peace of this country. They don't have the capacity to take over any of the states in this federation. We will continue to pursue them until we are able to sanitize all the places that are there. We still have some problems, Kogi, Rivers, Benue. And within the next 48 hours, we are deploying massively to those 3 states to ensure that we are able to sanitize those states. Secondly, the preparations for the handing over ceremonies. That is one of the reasons why the commissioners, they are going to brief us to tell us how prepared they are, their state of preparedness, to ensure that there is no breakdown of law and order, that the ceremonies, they go peacefully, both in the federal capital and in all the states of the Federation. The officers that we sent across the length and breadth of the country to go and ensure that the enforcement of our directives on roadblocks and intelligence-led policing, they have reported back. Before the officers leave, we are going to show you pictorials, bullet points of what they came back with, so that you could see what is happening in your various states. And to also re-emphasize to you that we are serious that these things have to be enforced, and that our technical platform is active and robust. So it is very, very necessary that we will enforce the rules that we have put in place to ensure that we have a safe and secure environment. For the safer highways, let me quickly distinguish between dismantling of roadblock and stop and search. We still owe it a duty to this country to occasionally stop and search vehicles. It's our preventive mechanism for dealing with internal security disorders. So when you occasionally get information that a crime has been committed anywhere, you can lock down the highway or the city roads and do stop and search. That is not roadblock. I hope I have communicated. Yes. So you must be able to tell your men that yes, we don't want the roads blocked, but they also have a duty to Nigerians to occasionally lock down the highways when they have credible information that an incident has been committed somewhere. That is stop and search. That is not roadblock. So we still have a duty to Nigerians to be able to explain to them the difference between roadblock and stop and search. For the safer highways, we have been able to deploy about 259 vehicles. Now, deploying those vehicles alone does not guarantee that our men will not be involved in some determination. So what the management has decided is that each commissioner of police will be able to identify a filling station in your area of responsibility. I am going to deposit money in that filling station. We are going to ensure that those vehicles, they get fuel, and there must be a coupon. Our logbook is going to be reactivated. So you get fuel occasionally, maybe 30 liters, every other day from the filling station, and we'll keep records so that we are sure that, if we are going to go against these young men, to say, don't be corrupt, we must be able to put things in place to ensure that they are not corrupt. Secondly, you all the commissioners of police, you owe it as a duty of care to these officers that you are deploying to these various places. We must feed them at least once a day. It is very, very important that we feed them at least once a day. They have sufficient water, they have food. The strategies for doing that we will discuss, before you leave here. Those are the things that we are putting in place to ensure that the safer highways, they don't degenerate into those corrupt practices that we are trying to remove from the system. The details we'll discuss later. For the fueling, the money is ready. Once we identify the filling station, we'll deposit the money with the filling station. And we have been able to calculate how many liters they will require for 1 week, for 2 weeks, for 1 month, quarterly, and all those issues. So those are the little details we are going to put in place. We're also making efforts to put up a technical platform so that the vehicles are tracked. So wherever they are on our highways, we'll be able to have them on the platform so that we'll be sure that we don't go back to where we are coming from. You must be able to assess the situation at all times. I have told you about crime mapping your states. You must be able to crime map your states. You must be able to know where the trends and patterns of crime are prevalent at all particular times. You must be able to deploy your resources, both human and technical, to resolving those issues that you are dealing with in your various states. The types of crimes that you have in one state may differ from the one you have on the other state. Situations where you allow a particular spot on the highway for robbers to keep on kidnapping people on that same spot continuously means that you are technically porous. It will not be accepted. We want to carry people along, but if you are not able, if you cannot take the heat, then you have to leave the kitchen. It's as simple as that. So you must be able to sit up and ensure that the issues you are dealing with, they are appropriately dealt with. Supervision, discipline, those are the other issues that we'll talk about when our colleagues are gone. Good morning.